Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Paranormal Biker. Today's conversational topic, let's get into it. All right, so guys, about 2 weeks ago, I sent my 2017 Street Glide Special to my Harley Davidson dealership. Be the one that I purchased the motorcycle from when I bought it brand new. They were basically chasing down gremlins in the electrical system that just started to pop up nearly right around that 50,000 mile mark. And basically what was going on was the computer. So, to make a long story short, the dealership called and told me that from the computer to all the electronic components of the bike that controls the radio, all your external sensors, the ABS system, is basically being ran by one main wire, and that one main wire sends information and receives information from all components. And I was getting these error codes. It started about 2 weeks ago. I kept getting a check engine light that would pop up, and then my ABS system on the bike would start to feather, and I could feel it in the control surfaces. And then the day before I sent the bike to the shop, my radio, my infotainment boombox was flickering, turning on and off, on and off. And that would be followed up by all the gauges slapping, going back and forth. So sometime at the beginning of this week, I got a phone call saying that they figured out what was going on. There was a whole bunch of loose connections. And I have an aftermarket amplifier with speakers that have been flashed over to the boombox, and it's all of it's Rockford Fosgate, and it was installed by a local San Antonio company who's certified on Harley installs with Rockford Fosgate. They were blaming on it, saying that the installer, whoever installed it, had a portion of that amplifier ran through the headlight, which was only receiving 5 volts, and it was supposed to be receiving 12 volts. Anyway, so I called the company and told the company who installed it what was going on. They kind of were a little confused and lost, so they ended up sending a master technician, install technician, over to Harley Davidson, and I guess they spent probably better than maybe half the day with those guys. And it turned out that the amplifier was installed properly. It was done properly. Okay, so now we can move on. The final diagnosis was putting 50,000 miles on the bike just rattled and jostled some of the connections from the computer, the ECU or ECM or whatever Harley Davidson was calling it, to all of the major components that operated the bike. So here we are 2 weeks into it, and okay, I have extended warranty on the bike. I purchased extended warranty for this bike. You know, it wasn't cheap. It was somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000, and I paid it outright. I didn't finance it into the payment of the motorcycle. So I got that out of the way. My service technician, the guy that's behind the counter that does all the telephone calling, basically the guy that takes care of the customer, which is a badass. I've been using this guy for a very long time. He's about as good as you could get, right? He called me and he says, "Hey, man." So the mechanic took the bike out on a cruise, and it's trying to get more codes to pop up, which more codes were popping up. But this is how they're chasing down all these gremlins within the electrical system. And he goes, man, motor started making a weird sound. And I guess this is after he brought the bike in. And, you know, this guy knows my bike, the service technician, so he's telling the mechanic, you know, that doesn't sound right. And the mechanic was like, yeah, you know what, that doesn't sound right. And I just want to say that I've been having problems in the past with this Milwaukee 8 motor drying the lifters out because I would just suck the oil out of everything on takeoff. You know, I guess that's how badass that oil pump was. So, to proceed forward to now, he's telling me the mechanic took the bike out for another ride. He cleared out a bunch of codes and took it out for another ride after they conversated about the bike making a noise. And he gets it a little ways down the road from the shop, and boom, my motor makes the craziest, loudest noise that a motor's not supposed to make on two wheels at highway speed. Locks up, and that's it. It just shut down. Has this mechanic stranded on the side of the road. They had to get a wrecker and go get my bike. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. So, you know, he's called me a couple times today. We're going back and forth. And he told me, you know, of course, that, you know, we're going to have to run this through the extended warranty on your motorcycle. And just to be prepared. So, I don't know if that's in preparation for a fight or try to exclude any warranty attachments to this exploded motor. He wasn't telling me that that's what was going to happen. He was just saying, you know, because I do all of my maintenance on my bike. I refuse to let Harley Davidson do it because that's an easy $350. And you know, I'm all about saving the money, and it's when I could do the oil change myself for about $100, it's just a lot of money. So, you know, when something bad happens, y'all, and you just got a horrible feeling in your gut that the ride is about to get really rough. I think the ride's about to get really rough because I'm doing all the maintenance. Now, I saved all my receipts, but I didn't write shit down. You know, I'm talking like super vague stuff, you know, oil change done, motor oil change done, primary tranny, you know, I'll write that down, but I don't get descriptive about it. I guess what I'm saying is my bike's got right at 50,000 miles. It's about due for an oil change. And my motor blew. I got extended warranty. So I guess we're going to see where this goes from here. Anyway, any of y'all guys that have had any kind of experience with anything that I'm talking about, please leave a comment. I want to hear about your experience with any kind of warranty issue or any kind of self-service issue that had to do with any kind of warranty follow-up. And I'll keep y'all guys updated. Just wanted to let y'all know what the heck was going on in my paranormal biker life. Alright guys. Anyway, don't forget to give me a like, and I appreciate the views, and I appreciate my subscribers that have hung in there with me. I know I give y'all guys props every single time. Y'all guys deserve it because y'all are the best. And to all y'all people that are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification icon. And until next time, guys, stay throttled up, my friends.